Hey everyone, happy 4th of July. It's the Independence Day, and as we promised, we are going to do Murph, okay, because we didn't do it this past Memorial Day like we always did, so we postponed it about a month. We wanted to get you guys all ready and kind of reconditioned before we did such a hard workout. If you've ever done Murph before, it is pretty difficult, so you know what you're in for. If you've never done it, or you're brand new or just trying to start out, we recommend you do some of the partitioned ways or the scaled versions of it. Maybe you do half the reps. Okay, this is a very high volume workout. You're going to be pushing close to that hour, so we really want you to be able to come back Monday and then also enjoy your 4th. Okay, there is a high probability with Murph because the reps are so high for rhabdo. So if you're just starting out, you haven't been doing these workouts very long, if you've been with us just for a couple weeks here, highly recommend you scale it down. Half reps will be just about fine. You'll get a great workout. If you've been kind of doing this for a while, you understand that you can push it probably a little bit more. You still will be sore. Every time I do it, I'm sore for a week. So if you plan on doing this workout, going into Monday and the rest of the week, like, you're going to have to scale back those workouts, okay? So your CNS, your central nervous system, is going to be taxed. So going into next week, you're not going to have as much explosiveness. You're going to feel a little more lethargic. You're going to be drained, okay? So understand that. So it's going to take some time. So either you scale Murph and just have fun with it, and I'll talk about all the ways we can scale it, or we're going to go into next week and I want you to bring that intensity level down just to kind of use more of a flow session style so you can recover, okay? Probably go through Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, you can pick it back up again. So remember that we are doing this workout to bring awareness to any cause that you find important to yourself. We're going to come together as a community. Each person's cause may be a little bit differently. We're going to bring awareness to what you are doing these workouts for, and it could be anything. Remember, we said it could be COVID related. Maybe we do have members who have to deal with that in their family and have lost loved ones because of that. Maybe it's you're doing this for your animal, your dog, or any cause that is important to you, and we are going to do a quick brief. We're going to explain the reason for your cause, and then that opens up the channels of communication, and then just sparks questions later on. Maybe you are telling us you're going to do a cause for something that's important to you, and then after that'll spark some conversation from another member later after the workout, and you can kind of talk about that and why it's important to you. And that's all that these things are for, right? So we're going to come together as a community to support each other. Murph, the workout, as written, is for time, and we are going to cap this at 60 minutes, okay? Because we're going to do about a 15-minute brief. Want to get you kind of warmed up, and then we're going to take 15 minutes to cool you down and clean up, okay? 1 mile run. So we're going to run for 1 mile. Come in, you're then going to do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then finished with a 1 mile run. Now, Murph is notorious for wearing a weighted vest, so if you have your weighted vest, you may do that as well, okay? This is one of those only workouts that if you're doing this as RX, like you really want to do this like as RX, you can't move on until you finish your pull-ups, then you move on to your push-ups, then you do your air squats, okay? Just like any typical workout. This is one of the only ones that will allow you to kind of split up the reps smartly to get done with it, okay? One of my favorites is to do the 5, 10, 15. Okay, so we'll talk about our first one. You can do 50 rounds of 2, 4, 6. So you'll do your mile run, you'll come in and you're going to do 50 rounds. So you'll need 50 tick marks on your whiteboard or 50 poker chips. Okay, and you're going to break that up. You'll do 50 rounds of 2, 4, 6. Think of that. You could do quick 2 pull-ups, right? And you can do 4 push-ups. You're going to be able to maintain that for a long period of time because the reps are so low, okay? You'll be able to move a little bit faster. Those rounds will go pretty fast. The next one would be 33 rounds of 3, 6, 9, and then you're going to finish off with 1 round of 1, 2, 3. You could do 20 rounds of 5, 10, 15. This is my preferred one. 10 rounds of 10, 20, 30. Not such a big fan of this one, only because the 20 push-ups towards the end, those 20 push-ups are going to get you, okay? It's taxing on the arms. So basically you just did 10 pull-ups too. That's also going to get taxing after a while. Or you could do 5 rounds of 20, 40, 60. Don't recommend that one either, okay? So if we're going to do a half, you can also do this as half. So you do a half mile, then you do 50, 100, and then 150, and then a half mile. You may also do this with a partner. Partner means you guys will run the mile together or whatever distance you want. And then you're going to do, you could do this any way you want. You could split it up with your teammate. You could go, you go, I go. I'll do 1 rep, you do 1 rep. You could say, I'll do 10, you do 10. That way you're getting some time to rest, okay? Any way you want. Like we said, performance is unpartitioned, and we will wear a vest, okay? So you're gonna go straight through it. Fitness, partitioned any way you want. Those are your partition. And then you can wear a vest if you want. Masters teams, choice. Anything you want here, choice. And then wellness, we want you to choose. Again, if you're brand new, you're gonna half the reps, okay? Stay safe. It's also gonna be very hot. Bring water. Yeah. For tomorrow's workout, we're gonna cap the class at 15, only because we're gonna have people on the rig doing pull-ups. If you are planning to come tomorrow and you wanna be outside, meaning we're gonna sub out the 100 pull-ups. So if you wanna sub it out and you wanna push those to 100 sit-ups instead, we're gonna allow that. And then that way you'll stay outside the whole time. You won't count towards the 15 class cap inside the building, so you can stay outside. We'll bring a bike out to you too if you're gonna maybe do that as well. I've had some people say they're gonna just bike it. So you can bike it out, and then we'll have you do your sit-ups in the parking lot, and it won't count towards the class caps. So again, we're gonna ask you what your cause is, what your belief is, and what you're supporting tomorrow. And then we'll talk about our partitioned reps, okay? So it's gonna be a fun one, guys. Happy 4th. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and then we'll get back to it on Monday.